Well, and you are, of course, in that now iconic, I would consider, a group shot with Ozzy in the middle and all the musicians around. Did you? But other than that, did you have any? Did you spend any time with Ozzy at the show, or
I
not
did.
really?
I did. Yeah. No. Right. Actually, right as we were taking that photo, I had a quick chat with him, just to reacquaint. I hadn't seen Ozzy since we did that tour back in 2013. But I got pretty close to him. We spent a lot of time just hanging out as brothers and friends, and Billy Morrison was there with him, and so I got to know Billy. And then, ironically, Billy and I wrote a song together on the Ministry album, Moral Hygiene. And then we were standing by the pool at Al Jorgensen's house, and Billy goes, "Man, we should do the Iggy Pop song, Search and Destroy." And so next thing you know, he's putting that together. So I'm playing bass on that. So we had this kind of fun ministry moment together, with Billy. And that's where I got to know him musically, and he's a fantastic guitar player and a great songwriter. So, Billy and I have been friends now for, since that 2013 tour as well, and but yeah, it's back to the Ozzy thing. Got to have a chat there real quick, and everybody was trying to get a minute with him. So
Of course.
it was, there's a really great family photo that they did right after they took all the rock star photos. They brought the whole family up, and Ross Halfin took this really sweet family photo, and Ozzy's got one of the grandkids on his lap.
Oh,
You could
wow.
just tell it just brought him such joy to be with his family and everything, and. But then after the show too, there was the VIP party. Me and Jake were in catering, and Sharon gave us some passes to go back to that, so we did. And I was in the wheel Ozzy in, and he saw me, and he flagged me over, so we chatted just for a bit, and he was just beaming, man. You see it there, and then next thing you know, frickin' Kelly's getting engaged, like
Yeah.
right there. You're like, in
Yeah.
what world does this happen? So it was just all of these just endearing moments, the Osbourne family were just so open and gracious and kind, and they were everywhere. There was no. I mean, Axl's hanging out. Like, since when does Axl just come and hang out in the VIP party? I mean, he was beaming, man. He was having a great time. And talked to him in 25 years, so we'd got just a quick second to say hello and catch up, and so it was just this thing, where just everybody was hanging out. No one was hiding in their dressing rooms or where's my limo, and none of that. It was just everybody was just a member amongst members, because you realize in that moment, man, as big as any rock star in that room, Ozzy and Black Sabbath are one bigger. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And it's just
absolutely.
and it was their party. It was their retirement party, and we're there for them. You know what I mean? So every one of us has grown up on Ozzy and Sabbath, and it's like hail to the king, and hail to the kings of Black Sabbath. So it was just such a great mood around the whole thing.